House built in 1900, Cincinnati, Ohio. This hole opened up in my backyard after significant rain. What could this hole be? Sinkhole. And or a hole for a sink or some kind of poo-poo dump for outhouse where go poop now. Let's check. It's a cesspit. I know that. It's in Ohio. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus! My name is Lumo, getting hunted by everyone in the state of Ohio, and today we are looking at r/WhatIsThisThing, a subreddit dedicated to people showing up and asking, KSSto? That's right, let's just get right into it. Green boards overhanging the road near the Bari airport. What are these for? Okay, if I had to guess, it's either sound dampening of some sort, or it is to hang signs in the event of something changing. That would be my best guess. Let's find out. People have a bad habit of watching airplanes as they take off and land when they drive. These are to stop people from doing that. Literal horse blinders on the road, you guys. What is this red pointy plastic used for? I can't get a straight answer. I mean, certainly not peeling potatoes, if that's what you're asking. Oh wait, this is a can opener. This isn't a peeler. I'm a big old goofy gumbus. I would say probably for pushing the lid so you can like get some leverage on the other side, or like, I don't know, force it down or something. I don't know. I only ever use the twisty cranky ones, you know? Let's find out. It's for opening old style push tab cans so you don't cut your finger. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is going to make it into the edit, but the old push tab can style is it has two holes, one big, one little. It's set up a lot like we are as humans, and you apparently had to push in the small one to open the big one to get your beans. But we don't do that anymore. So that's neat, but outdated. What is this growth on my mug after I microwave them? Nasty is what it is. That's super gross. That is super gross. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I use ceramic mugs. Please tell me that this is not happening and I've somehow not noticed. So apparently that is the glaze or something being pushed out. Oh, okay, here it is. So clay bodies are porous. When you microwave liquids or let them just sit inside of a ceramic vessel, they seep through and crystallize in the cracks and holes. This usually only happens with handmade or cheap ceramics. Sometimes this is done on purpose and called a crackle glaze. It's nasty is what it is, but at least it's probably just a crystallized version of your coffee. Much like how you should crystallize your participation in the Kalbus YouTube channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Does that make sense? No, nothing makes sense. We were hunters and gatherers collecting berries and meat, and now look at us. Nothing makes sense. Subscribe to the channel. What is this hatch I've seen outside of houses in the UK? Cat door. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It's a booty scraper. No, that's me misreading. It's a boot scraper. You scrape your boot to get the mud off your shoes, since it always rains in the UK. I thought that said booty scraper. I got so concerned what was going on in those streets. What is this thing? Someone is sticking them to walls and doors around the office. You are being indoctrinated into a cult. Be thankful that it wasn't a black handprint made in ink. Genuinely though, what is this? It's a security check-in. When security roams the floor, they use this device to scan the code to indicate that they already patrolled the area. So it's an audit trail, basically. Neat. Sliding tray with holes on both sides of this sofa. It's a tray table, like... What are you expecting? Guys, I found this thing with 4 legs and a back and a piece that is butt-shaped. What is it? Gee, could not tell you. Older house, 1960. A chimney butt opening is on the outside and not inside? That's a clean outdoor. I can tell you that for a fact. My house used to have an actual fireplace, and that is so you can get the buildup from inside of the chimney out without it coming through your house, because I'm going to give you a hint. The debris and buildup of burning wood and smoke is disgusting and smells awful. You don't want that in your house. What is this small white plastic tube? It has a lot number stamped on the end and unscrews with a smaller white tube inside. The inner tube smells minty but does not open further. Some kind of like outdated chapstick? What is this? Oh, it's an inhaler. It's it's a Vicks nasal stick. Far less mysterious, it is a modern product, or modern-ish. It's around 2 foot 10 inches long, looks handmade, entirely out of metal, no markings and nothing found on Google. This is a red mage focus. It's made for children so they can practice their red mage early in the locks in Alamigo. No, genuinely though, that is branding iron, I guess? Campfire rotisserie attachments. So you skewer marshmallows and chickens and rabbit bits on them and then toast them. Neat. Does anyone know what this is? We found it in our Airbnb. It's heavily carpeted and has 2 inflexible wooden posts. Is this for prayer? It might be for prayer, it might be for seating. God. No, I swear to God, I've dated somebody with one of these in their houses, and I remember asking, but I forgot what answer I got. It's a stool designed to look like a camel saddle, and is a fairly common design motif. You can find plenty of examples by searching camel saddle stool. I was completely wrong. Wooden block with what looks like an ox cord coming out. Found in my hotel room in Rome. There are 4 of them in the room next to the beds. You are being observed. You are being watched. Okay, no, so apparently, when messaging the host, they said, ignore them, and when I asked what they were out of curiosity, they said, we had the headphones. What the headphones refer, we still don't know. Apparently, it is a jerry-rigged way to watch TV with headphones. That's apparently it. I don't know, this shifts me out, dude. This shifts me out. What is this concrete and metal box sitting in my backyard? Guys, the thermal drill. Go get it. I don't know, concrete poo-poo chute? What is this? Okay, someone is giving us instructions on how to open it, but not telling us what it is. It's a safe. It's a safe. I can't believe the thermal drill is actually needed here. Compressible sponge soaked in clear, oily, odorless substance. Received at a conference last year. Shoe shine. It's shoe shine. My dad used to polish his shoes all the time. Really great at looking sharp for his job. I hated the smell of this stuff. People say it's odorless. I disagree entirely. It is shoe polish. I saw this laser on a field, rotating and scanning the fields around it. Was it scanning? The height of growth, maybe? So this is actually a block that was added in, I think it was, I want to say, Mystical Agriculture, and I haven't found a use for it yet. It's kind of complex programming. That's not really what I play Minecraft for. But it does help automate my farm. It scares birds. It's a bird scare. I grew up in a farm town. I am posting. Found in the kitchen cabinet above the stove. It stores thin poles in the center compartment, which can be inserted in the circular slots on the side. Also looks like it can be hung up. Towel rack? Pasta rack, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like it is for hanging things, but I don't know what. People are in the comments are saying pasta drying rack, but like everyone has the same level of confidence that I do about it. Photos found from my grandpa's collection show some sort of disc with holes being erected in the city center. This is actually, this was part of the Rockefeller mishap that happened a while ago, where those kids went missing when the weird tree kind of like looped back in on itself. It was a real tragedy. I'm shocked they didn't teach you about it in history class, but like this was set up to try and find those missing kids. All right, anyway, now that I've referenced an obscure, air quotes, YouTube series, it is apparently a reflector thing for a telescope in Palomar. Neat. Does anyone know what this thing is that my friend found at the thrift shop? It's clear plastic stand with spring-hinged grabby arms. Well, yeah, that's the spring-hinged grabby armor, you know? Yeah, everyone's got one. I think you're supposed to put, like, small things in it. I don't know. The fact that it's hinged makes me think it wouldn't be that strong about it. Apparently, you're supposed to... It's like an X-ray tank for babies. Neat. What is this thing? Small ball hanging off a power line. It's a small ball hanging off a power line. You said it yourself. We don't need to dig deeper. It's an oscillation weight for high winds. It keeps the power line from ripping itself apart every time the wind blows too hard or, you know, this, that, or the other thing happens. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who could use a reminder that KSS though. If you do want more, r/WhatIsThisThing, there'll be another one popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.